Wardrum Batreps, the sounds of war.
Welcome to Wardrum Batreps. Duncan's back.
Yay!
He brought something new.
I'm sorry.
He brought Necrons.
I'm very
as you can
sorry.
tell by the title. He's a bit inexperienced with Necrons.
Literally my first time ever playing them, running purely off second-hand knowledge.
He didn't bring a noble, so no dynastic chicanery.
Which is annoying me because I only found that out 5 minutes ago and I
Yeah.
prepared them all in advance.
But it's fine. It's fine. You know for next time.
I don't plan to play them next time.
He's already gone off the idea of Necrons. Shocking. So 1,000 points. We're doing Tempest of War. Yeah, it should be a giggle. Nids versus Necrons. I'm going Hive Fleet Leviathan again because why wouldn't you go Hive Fleet Leviathan? It's the best one.
I'm going off something I still can't pronounce.
Nefric.
I don't know.
I think it was Nefric.
I think it's
Nefric Dynasty he's going for. Yeah, so we'll join you for the Tempest of War cards and the deployments and the battlefield in a moment. Thanks for joining us and welcome back.
Yay!
Okay, we have got 1,000 points of Leviathan Nids. So we've got our HQs, we've got a Swarm Lord with Catalyst and Smite, we've got the Brood Lord with Psychic Scream and Smite, we've got a Horospex with Dermic Symbiosis, we've got two Carnifexes, both with Heavy Venom Cannons, we have an assortment of Tyranid Warriors, most with Death Powers, but a squad with Devourers and Scythe and Talons. One squad of Warriors have got the Bone Swords and Lash Whips, and one have got Rending Claws. And that is my 1,000 points of Leviathan Hive Fleet Tyranids.
Something a bit different from my end, running 1,000 points of Nefric Necrons. Got 3 units of warriors, one of which has got a Reaper all over themselves. Some Wraiths because yay. Scarabs because I really don't know what else to bring. Bunch of Scorpek Destroyers. The Warlord is the Scorpek Lord. He's got a Veil of Darkness and what's he got? Eternal Madness. I don't really know what else to bring. Not really much else to say. Battalion Detachment, this folks. Royal Warden, gonna be there for shits and giggles, really. Other than that, I'm very much out of my depth. I'm running purely off second-hand knowledge here, so I'm sorry.
So, a little word from our sponsors. So, today's mat is sponsored by GameMat.eu. If you want to check them out in the link below. Using code WARDRUM10 at checkout for 10% discount. We also have our Gucci sandbag terrain from our friends at March of War. If you want to check those guys out too, the link is down in the description below. So we're going to film the Tempest of War, so we are going to flip the primary mission. It is Claim the Battlefield. I shall hold it up for you guys to have a little look-see at it. Go. And for the mission twist, Scrambler Fields. And finally for the deployment. We've got Dawn of War. That's nice and simple. And there we go. Okay, so we got my Tempest of War cards. So flipping my first one, we've got Battlefield Supremacy. Can we achieve at the end of my turn if I have 1 or 2 units remaining, but it doesn't matter. So if I control 3 or more objective markers, and I also control more than my opponent, I could possibly do that.
By definition, you'll control.
At the end of my turn, yes, possibly. Bring it down. It's the thing with the highest wounds characteristic in your models, so probably your Scorpek Lord, I would imagine.
I think he has 6.
Yeah, so bring it down to Scorpek Lords, and then Defend Stronghold. Second mission is choose your opponent's your opponent's next turn or the end of the battle, whatever happens first. If you control the objective marker in my own deployment zone. I should be able to score all of those, I would imagine. Maybe not to bring it down on the Scorpic Lord, but I should be able to score at least 2 of them. So I'm going to keep those. So after movement, the Necrons look like this. Everyone has just chuckled up the fields. I've put the HQs a little bit far forward, but I wanted that objective. So we'll wait and see what happens. But yeah, so that should be us to the psychic phase. I shall check ranges and get back to you in a second. Going with the Bridlord. Bridlord is going to cast Catalyst onto the Horospecs and Smite onto the front unit of warriors there because they're the closest to him. So Catalyst first, needing a 6. It's cocked.
Yeah.
Still not a 6. So Catalyst fails. But you will do Smite on that front unit of warriors there.
Mm-hmm.
He's a 12. No. But I do get it off.
Yep.
So D3 mortals for 2 mortals.
2 mortals. I'll go ahead and reanimation them. On 5s, right? Yeah. What is that one? It's a 2, so one of them dies. No mortal wound shrug because they really suck.
You have the Bridlord. He's going to do Psychic Scream and Smite into the same unit. So Psychic Scream on a 5, I believe. Yep. So gets it. D3 mortals for 2 more mortals.
Into the same warriors.
Into the same warriors.
Reanimations again.
I'm going to Smite anyway, so
yeah,
the same unit. So for another 2, so 4.
4 reanimations. Right, since I don't know what I'm doing, I forgot that the mortals don't really count for reanimation.
Yeah. So reanimation protocols are only when shooting and fighting, so 6 warriors are dead from Psychic phase. So that's it for Psychic. We'll be back in a second for the Shusting phase.
Ooh.
So we're going to go with this squad of Death Spitter warriors shooting into what's left of that squad. So we'll get the reanimation rolls this time. It's 9 shots. Hitting on 3s. Failing 2 of. These are Strength 5 against Toughness 4. So it'll be 3s again. And these are -2, 1 damage.
Sure.
So 5 -2.
5 4 up saves.
No, 5 at -2.
Oh, 5 minus 2.
Yeah, so
Sure. So that's 6 ups. We make 3 of them. Jesus.
So
2 go down. Reanimating on 5s. Rerolling 1s, but they're fine.
fair enough. That did nothing to those. That's fine. We're moving on to the other Death Spitter squad, which will be firing into these warriors down here.
Check ranges. They're all okay.
Yep. There's also 9 shots. Hitting on 3s. Winding on 3s for 3 at -2.
3 at -2 on 6s. Got none of them reanimating on 5s. Got 1 of them back. So 2 die.
Now the other warriors with the Devourers, we've already checked ranges on that as well. So that'll be 15 shots. Coming in, these are slightly less strength. No minus. Scrollies here, hitting on 3s.
Into the same warriors.
Into that squad there. That's a lot of 1s. A ridiculous amount of 1s.
Jesus.
And 2s. So, and these are wounded on 4s. So 4 at no minus.
No minus, 4 ups. Got 1 of them. Reanimations on 5s. Got, we can reroll 1s because we're warriors. We got 1 of them. 2 more down.
So we got the Carnifexes now. They're going to fire both their heavy weapons into the Canoptic Wraiths.
This is unfortunate.
So it's 3 shots each. Hitting on 3s. Failing 2. And then Strength 9. Toughness is 5 on those. 6.
Toughness 5.
So this is 4 on 3s. Failing 2, 2 going through. These are minus lots.
Doesn't really matter, they're on 4 up invul either way.
Yeah, 4 up invul. It's enough to get to your invul.
I'll make one of them damage.
4 damage.
4 damage, that's enough to get one of them. Reanimations on this one, I need to get all 5s. No chance. Great dice.
That's it for shooting. So that's it for my turn 1. We moved, we psychicked, we shot. We took down some warriors. Quite a sufficient turn. As for the cards, we did get Battlefield Supremacy because I do control 3. Didn't bring it down yet, and we did defend the stronghold. So I've scored 10 points on my secondary missions, and the primaries don't happen until turn 2. So we will be back for the Tyranids turn 1. We do have a quick morale check before Necron turn 1.
Lost 6, leadership 10 takes them down to a 4, so on a 5 or 6 they run. They are fine.
They are golden. And we will be back after turn 1 movement for the Necrons.
Oh. First off, we've got capture enemy outpost.
Choose at the end of your turn if you control the objective marker in your opponent's deployment zone. That's not happening this turn.
Yeah, it is actually. I could veil darkness back there, I think.
Not within range of an objective marker.
Ah, damn. Next off, we've got bring it down as well.
That'll be my horror specs.
That will be your respect.
And finally,
from that one. And then we've got
grind them down.
Grind them down.
So kill more than I can, which you could do. It's achieved at the end of your opponent's next turn. So if you can kill a lot this turn and I can't kill in thingy, you can score that.
Not quite confident about that one.
Are you wanting to spend a CB to bin any of those?
Yeah, bring that one.
Okay, bin and capture any outposts.
So on 5 CP now. For deploy teleport room. God.
Yep. So achievement a unit from your army completes the action. 1 unit from your army perform this action at the end of the movement phase if it's wholly within your opponent's deployment zone.
This game loves me.
Yeah, it does. I mean, you can get your unit back and do that.
Probably.
But then you're sitting doing nothing for a whole turn.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll see how it happens. We'll be back after turn 1 movement for the Necrons. So after Necron movement, the Necrons look like this. The Canopy Wraiths have scuttled forward as they do. A little unit of warriors has come forward a wee bit. Everybody's basically just shoveled up.
The Destroyer's Veil of Darkness up,
Yeah. So they've popped up within 9 of the units up here. And
hoping to roll some stabbing.
we shall start with the shooting phase in a moment.
Because psychics for chumps.
Well, that's just what people without psychics say.
I know.
Okay, at the start of the Necron shooting phase. We got some Wraiths taking some pot shots at Broodlord, yeah?
Indeed. 3 up front have got particle casters, so that's 2 shots each upon 4s.
Cool.
So, yep. We got
5 of those.
Yes. Strength is 6.
Toughness is not 6, it's 5.
Fair enough.
Not 3s.
1. AP 0.
AP 0. Okay.
Yes.
That's 4 up either way. It's 4 up save, 4 up invul. Take your pick. He makes 2 of them and takes 2 of them.
Just the 1 damage.
Just the 1 damage each. Cool. So he has taken 2 wounds.
Woo.
He has 5 remaining.
Next up, measured these warriors. They're going into the higher specs. They're out of rapid fire range, so it's just 4 shots in total.
That seems fair.
On 3s, if I'm correct, yes. It's 3 of them. Strength 4, toughness is 8, I'd imagine.
I think it's 7.
Oh, yeah.
No, it's 8.
Yeah.
So 6s.
Got 1.
1.
AP's minus 1, I think. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a 3 up. It's fine.
Yeah. Royal Warden next, with his big old blaster into him as well.
Yep. A lot of fire coming in the horror specs.
2 shots on 3s. Never lucky.
Oh dear.
Scorepack Lord, high respects as well, because why the hell not?
I believe this will be on 2s.
2d3 shots.
2d3 shots.
Just the 2.
For on 2s.
On 2s, yes.
On 2s. Gets both.
Yay. Strength 6, so on 5s. Never mind.
Oh dear. Nice march.
And these guys into the Howler specs we measured, they're all within rapid fire, right?
They are, yep.
So 12.
12 Shrusties.
12. On 3s. So 10.
Yes.
On 6s.
Yes. For not a sausage.
10.
Excellent.
Oh well.
So is that you for shooting?
That is me for shooting.
Excellent. Shooting is over. That didn't go particularly well.
Yeah, shooting is not really what I was going for anyway.
Fair enough.
Charge
So,
time.
You got charges.
Minute charges.
So back for the charges. Start of the Necron charge phase.
Gonna go
We've
with
got
the Wraiths first.
Yeah, Canoptic Wraiths going into the Broodlords. He cannot fire Overwatch because he doesn't have a weapon.
Yay! On a 6, wasn't it? Yeah?
Yeah.
6. Good.
Yep. So they are in.
Friendly frenzy.
Of course.
Don't you dare fall.
Fall over, they're dead, right?
Exactly.
Cool.
Next we got the Destroyers into the Haruspecs.
Needing a 9.
Needing a 9. No luck.
Getting a 9.
I'll CP reroll that one. Why not? I have the CP to spend too.
Getting on a 10.
Thank God.
They are in.
Move out of the way of your gigantic tongue, sir.
Well,
Got to say the Hive Mind does love it.
Hive Mind does love a good bit of tongue.
And then the Scarabs into your Warriors. That was a 7, right?
Yeah, do that.
Wee.
Getting on
Got
an
it.
8. Excellent.
Weak charging good.
And we will be back when we start to munch on things and stab some things. So start the combat. We've got the Canoptic Wraiths coming against the Broodlords.
Yeah. With a bit of piling, I'm pretty sure they can all make it in.
I'd say they would all get in for where they were anyway. So
So the fact they're all bloody huge.
yeah,
4 attacks each with their claws, makes 20 attacks in total.
it does.
On 4s.
It's a lot of not fours.
Yeah. 2, 4, 6.
7, 8, 9, 10.
E. Get back here, you little bastard. Right, 10 with their various amounts of stabbing. Strength is 6.
So 3s.
3s. That's these two. Get back here. 8. AP minus 2.
Yep. 8 on 4s because it's 4 up and up. Get him on the 4 up and ups. That's not a lot of 4 up and ups. In fact, only 1 4 up and roll into it. So
2 damage each.
yes, it is dead.
Yay!
Does he have death throws? I believe he does. He does not. Strangely enough. So he is just deed.
Fantastic.
So no death throws. He is just deed. And we shall remove him. And get him out of the thingies.
What's that dice doing there?
It was his wounds.
Oh, alright.
Do you wish to consolidate him?
Nah, they're fine.
Fair enough. It's worth a try.
No.
We'll get to the next combat. So I'm actually going to do Death Frenzy for 2 CP. I'm just going to put him here because I'm not putting him back in that cluster. He gets to do his attacks as if he wasn't dead.
Full
So
wounds remaining, right?
yeah. He'll stay. He'll be dead at the end of it. So
Yeah,
that's right. So he'll be 6 attacks, hitting on 2s. Fails 1. These are strength 5, they are toughness
5, I believe?
5,
Yes.
so on 4s. That is 3 of at minus 3. So
Yeah,
on there.
4 plus save. 1 goes through.
So 2 wounds.
2 wounds, he's on 1 left.
So
Right.
we got the
Piling-
scarabs next.
Piling the scarabs in, just making sure
Skitties.
they're nice and snuggly.
Go for the
There we go.
skitties.
Right, all into the warriors. 4 attacks each for a grand total of 24.
24 attacks.
Yeah.
Hitting on
Hitting on 4s.
4s.
The auto wound on 6s, so I'll keep them separate.
Good amount of 6s to be fair.
Surprising amount of 6s. Terrifying amount of 6s.
Yes.
Yeah. The rest can bugger off.
Yes.
There you are, strength 3, so on 5s I'd imagine.
Yes.
That's 3 of.
3 all.
For a grand total of, what is it? 4, 8, 11.
11
At 0.
at 0 AP. Fair enough. So we are 4 up saves. 11. I fail 4. So that is enough to kill 1 and put 1 on a wound.
Yay.
And the next one on the Necron chopping block is the horror specs with the Scarab destroyers.
Scarab destroyers.
Whatever. No, not Scarab destroyers.
Scorprex destroyers.
destroyers.
I can't say their names either.
That's fine.
Right, so these two bastards have different weapons from the middle one, so I'll do them first.
Cool.
They've got their hyperphase threshers, 4 attacks on 3s. Re-rolling hit rolls of 1 or wound rolls of 1? Hit rolls of 1. Here we go.
So 5 hits.
5 hits. Strength is 5.
Tough as 8.
Toughness is 8, so 5s. Yeah, no.
Not 1.
Then
And the big boys 1.
the Reap Blade on 3s again, except 3 attacks this time. Re-rolling hit rolls of 1.
Thank goodness.
Thank God. It's 2 of them. Strength is 7 this time, so still on 3s.
Still 5s.
3s, 5s.
Yeah.
None of that this time.
Nut.
Bugger.
Fair enough. Now time for my smacks back.
Kill me, sir.
I will try my best. So the horror specs, we'll start with the horror specs. Horror specs gets 5 attacks. I'm going to use a shovel and claws because I want to. So hitting on 3s because he's not taking a wound yet. He hits 4 times. These are strength 14. I believe wounding on 2s.
There is nothing in my army that would not wound on 2s.
I will CP one of those. So that is 3 going through. -3.
Into
Destroyers.
destroyers, cool. 6 up in Vuln because of Nef.
So
Fuck.
3 6 up intervals. None of them. These are D3 plus 3, so minimum of 4 damage each.
Minimum of 4 damage each. That wipes the squad.
They are dead.
No reanimations because the
I'll
squad.
roll the damage for giggles. Yeah, it would have been lots.
3 wounds apiece. They're not much to stand up on, really.
And then we get the warriors back into the scarab bases. This will be more annoying because scarabs are annoying. So we got 6 attacks coming in from the warriors. Hitting on 3s. Failing 1. 5 attacks at strength 5, toughness
The scarabs is 3.
3. So on 3s, that's 3, 5 at -1.
5 at -1 goes to 6 up in Vulns. 1 goes through damage.
1 apiece.
1 apiece, so that kills 1 of them. Reanimation because yay.
Yeah. Not so much. So 1 base is dead. That's why scarabs are annoying. And that's it for Duncan's turn.
Yes.
Do you score any of your objectives, sir?
I don't think so.
you do.
No teleport Homer, so
You
no.
did kill 1 thing for this, so if I kill more than 1, you don't achieve ground it down. But
You've already killed more than 1.
Is it in?
Is it units?
At the end of each player, so the units are destroyed at the end of the opponent's next turn. Compare the. Yeah, so yeah, I've already killed more than 1. Yeah.
Is it models?
No, it's units.
Yeah, fair enough.
I've killed 1 unit, you've killed 1 unit. So it's tied at the moment. So
Yeah, I suppose so. If you
So
so much as tickle one of my already dead units.
So you didn't score any of these.
Nope.
You do have the option at the end of your turn to discard them all and get a new fresh hand for turn 2. It's up to yourself.
So I wouldn't score that other one
You
if
wouldn't
I...
score any of them.
No.
You can discard any. You can discard
Yeah,
those two.
I'll discard
keep
those
that
two.
one. Right, okay, so. Okay, bring it down for my cards. I'll get my 2 new cards from the start of my turn. No retreat, no surrender. I could do no retreat or no surrender. It just basically means no falling back, nobody failing a morale test, which I can't really fail, and nobody coming off an objective marker, which I can wiggle things around so I can stay on the objective marker and still do stuff to the Canoptic Wraiths. And thirdly, I've got Assassination, which I have to take out an enemy character. I can also do this, I believe. So yeah, I'm happy with those.
Probably will be
We'll
hard.
see what happens in my turn 2 movement. Down just now.
They still charge if they're shut down.
Yeah. Also makes them. After my movement, I have done this, so I've stayed in range of all the objectives that I was already on. Nobody's really moved much. The warriors have poked around so they can pop off at these Canoptic Wraiths. We're going to do some Psychic over here. The Horror Specs has moved up, so he's going to try and jump on that Scorpec Lord. The other Carnifex moved up. It's going to shoot over there and charge here. These guys stayed on this objective, so they're just going to pop some shots over in that general direction like they did last turn. And yeah, that's it. So we shall start with the Psychic phase. So I'm going to put Catalyst onto this chap here, needing a 6. Not getting Catalyst. Catalyst doesn't want to go off, it's not important. And Smite onto these guys because they are very much the closest. Getting Smite on an 8.
No small smites. Well, no
For
big smite, rather.
3.
Oh, 3.
So
That's
to kill one and put a wound on another one.
put 2 wounds on another one.
Yeah, 2 wounds on another one. Oh, there's 3 wounds. Right, excellent. So there we are. That was quite a successful little schmite there. And that's it for Psychic, because you killed my other Psychic, you meanie.
I'm sorry, would you like me to leave it alive next time?
Yeah, maybe.
No.
Fair. So we will be back when I start my shooting. The heavy venom cannon from the Carnifex into these Wraiths. Hitting on 3s. Ugh. Just the one. Oh. Well.
How fortunate.
And then we'll go with the shots from the Death Spitter Tyranid warriors into these guys. So that's 9 shots. Also hitting on 3s. Slightly better than the last one. And that's slightly worse. So just the one.
Just the one.
Just the one. At -2.
-2 goes to a 4 up in roll save either way.
It passes.
Yay.
Which is golden. Right, so we'll go for the tongue on the big chap.
Lick.
Lick, lick. So it's an assault 1. So it's hitting on a 3. It hits. Strength 6.
Toughness 6.
So on a 4. It is a 4. It is -3.
-3, 4 plus in roll.
Show us a 3.
That's a 2.
Ah, that's better. 3 damage.
That's 3 damage. He's taking 3 damage.
Excellent. Next heavy venom cannon. May this one be better than the last.
Into
That squad of warriors over there.
fantastic.
So only 1 again. It does wound this time.
It does wound this time.
That is -3.
-3, 6 up in roll. It's cocked.
It is cocked.
That's another 6.
3 damage. 4 damage, but
4 damage, reanimation. No.
it kills one. And then finally the Death Spitters over here into that squad of warriors over there. And that's cocked as well.
Yes.
So we've got 3 fails, 6 hits, strength 5, toughness 4, so 3s. That is 4 at -2.
4 at -2, 6 up in rounds. I can't say that one.
It's not a 6.
Fantastic.
4 deed.
4 deed for the animations. I'll do that over here, so I'll do 4 dice. No, I can roll 1s because they're warriors. No.
4 deed. Fair. And that's it for shooting. So we'll be back for charges. Over to the charge phase. So we're going to charge this chappy in first into the Canoptic Wraiths. Double one's still enough, to be
Yep,
fair,
still
because
plenty.
he's within range, so he's just going to go to there, which means we won't charge the warriors in. The Swarm Lord will charge. She's going to try and charge up on the top of here because I want to stay in range of the objective.
He's a climby boy.
Yeah, so for wobbly model, he's going to be up here, but I wouldn't move him. He's basically there.
Fair enough.
For reference. Still within range of the objective. The Horror Specs needs a 4. Gets an 8. So he is
Ton.
rar. The current effects here, I'd say he needs a 3 to get over the barrier, blah blah blah. Yeah, he's in. I'm just going to move this out of the way. See, destroy it.
Take that off the board as
Yeah.
well. 'Cause if anything, it's destroyed.
Yeah, Rampage and Bailoff kind of thing. And that's it for charges. I think we'll leave those guys where they're at, not charge them in, and we'll be back for combat.
Pain.
So we're going to go with the current effects first, going into these guys. He gets 5 attacks with his Scything Talons.
Yes.
Hitting on 3s. Failing 2. And then winding on their toughness 5. So winding on 3s as well. So just 2. But they are unmodified winds of a 6. That's the Swarm Lord, it doesn't matter. So yeah, just 2.
Just 2 4 pluses?
Yeah, minus 3.
Both pass?
Both pass, so that's fine. He did nothing. Right, to the Swarm Lord. The Swarm Lord gets 6 attacks. These are hitting on 2s. Failing 3 off. Not ideal. Strength is lots. 9. So 3s. 2 of at minus 4.
2 off at 4 plus and rolls. 1 save.
So kills 1.
Kills.
So it's 3 damage. There's 1 on 2 wounds.
3 damage, reanimation because why not? Failed it.
You gotta roll it. Gotta roll it.
Yep. Oh, why did I put into this one as well as a gun? Oh well.
The Horror Specs next. We will go with him. He is going to eat the Scorpic Lord, or at least hopes to eat the Scorpic Lord.
This is going to be painful.
5 attacks, also hitting on 3s,
Yeah.
using his shoveling claws. Hitting on 3s, fails 1. Winding on 2s because it's strength 14.
That's fair.
Wins all the times at minus 3.
4 plus involvement. 3 get through.
It's D3 plus 3, so a minimum of 12 damage. So it's a minimum of 12 damage. I will roll the damage anyway for those of you curious as to what it can do. So it'd be 2, 3, 4, 5, plus the 9, so 14 damage to the Scorpic Lord.
Kills him twice over if he was at full wounds. Plus 2.
And then we've got the 5 attacks coming in from this chap over here into the bases. Failing 3 of. Winding twice at minus 3.
Minus 3. 6 plus involvement. 2, right?
2, yeah. 2.
That's 1 saved.
1 takes 3 damage.
1 takes 3 damage. It's on 1 wound.
Excellent.
Where's the 3? There's the 3. Blonk.
Now, protracted combat. You get to select a unit to go first. Just select a unit to go now.
Sure, let's go with the Scarabs. Might as well.
Cool. So we've got 20 attacks coming in from the Scarabs.
Just on forward, so nothing to be feared.
Nothing to be feared.
6 is auto wound.
Less than last time.
Shame. 4. And strength 3, so on 6s if they're going on the warriors.
No, toughness 5, so
Just
5.
5s.
2 more.
2 more. AP 0 for 7.
AP 0 for 7. Yeah, excellent. 4 ups. Save 2, so 1 is alive on a wind.
Damn!
So you're the one that's closest. He'll get his hits back, so just 3 attacks. 3s. One's in on 3s. So that's 3 at -1.
3 at -1, 6 at invul. Saves one of them, goes down, reanimation. 4 is looking for all 5s, no chance.
Sad bananas.
Indeed.
Another one dies.
Another one is dead.
Right. So you come back with your Rathios.
Yes, the Rathians.
Where are they going to?
I think they're going to go straight into the only thing they're in combat. Oh no, they are in combat. Not anymore. Took that one away. Even if he's up there.
Yeah, you can.
Oh, yeah, I can pile in.
Maybe it's your choice.
Which one of them's a psyker?
He is.
Him then.
Fair. He also has a 4 pinball, the other one doesn't.
Either way.
Okay.
4 attacks apiece, so 12.
12 attacks coming in.
On
4s.
4s. Nope.
Submission to amount of not 4s.
That's 4 of them. Jesus.
That's not good.
Yes, I agree. Strength 7. No, not 7. 6.
Toughness is 8.
Box 5s. Just 1.
1.
EP is 2.
4 up pinball. He fails.
2 damage.
2 damage. He takes 2s. I shall mark that up in a second. And that is it for my turn 2.
Not quite. I have.
Oh no.
I have morale to make.
Oh, you have morale to make.
Yeah.
I know.
These guys lost 6.
Oh yeah.
So on 5 or higher they run. He's fine actually.
Yeah, they're golden.
How surprising.
So that's it. Did I score any of my thingies? I did. I scored assassination. I scored no retreat, no surrender. And I did score bring it down as well. For a clean sweep. So that's another 15 points to me. And for my claim the battlefield on turn 2, I control 1 or more. I control 2 or more. And I have not claimed any of them, but I do get 10 points for the primary mission. So that puts me on 35 points to Duncan's 5.
0.
No, you scored.
Those are command points.
Oh, command points. Yep, yeah, to Duncan's 0. Oh dear. We'll go back for Necron's turn 2.
CP to get rid of the last one since I'm not bloody getting that.
Yeah,
so
grinded down is probably not going to be achieved, so we'll wait and see what happens. So, storm hostile objective, you could do that.
Is that the one in your deployment zone again?
No, it's just anyone I control.
So if I kill that warrior, I get that.
Yeah.
Nice, okay. I'll take that one. Then
Blood and guts.
sweet Jesus.
You need to kill 2 things in combat.
Well, in combat's about the only way I can kill anything anymore.
Yeah.
And finally,
Extend battle lines. If you, at the end of your turn, if you control the objective marker in your own deployment zone, and you also control 1 or more in no man's land.
I suppose it's
So if you kill that warrior, you can do that, and you can do blood and guts, and you can do storm hostile objective.
Not that I'm good enough, but I'm gonna try.
Positivity, darling. Positivity.
Positively died without it.
So we'll be back after Necron's turn 2 movement.
Yeah.
So Necron turn 2 movement sees the Canoptic Wraiths stay where they are.
Boy, did the teleport.
The lone warrior there has teleported up to help his scarab friends.
And the warden has run away like a bitch.
Cowered out because, well, it's a brave thing to do, and those other warriors have stayed on the objective. Then Duncan looks in a solid position to pass 2 of his objectives, maybe even 3 if he gets blood and guts.
Yeah, probably not, but hopefully.
Here's hoping. Yeah, so we'll go
Time for
for your
shooting.
Schulstein.
Yay!
So,
Reaper's Blast in the hammer specs.
Yep.
20 shots in total.
Excellent.
Woo! On 3s.
Oh, I see a lot of 1s.
As do I. It's very unfortunate. Most unfortunate. So unfortunate I wish to die.
Oh dear. Most distasteful, most distasteful.
That's alright, I'm already dead. Well, these guys are.
Well, the Necrons are.
Yes. Strength 5, so on 5s. At least it's not 6s, so that's.
You got a 6. Just the 1.
EP -2.
It's got a 4 up invul, so it's fine. We're doing fine on this thingy as well.
Back!
2 up save on the horror specs.
And then all these guys shooting into it as well, because they might as well, really.
Rapid fire range.
Rapid fire range is very much within.
Excellent.
8 shots on 3s. Do for 5. Toughness 8.
That's it, yeah.
And 6s. None.
Not a footage.
And the Royal Warden doing his damn best to be useful and failing nonetheless.
And very much being in rapid fire as well now.
It is. On 3s. That's 2.
2 of them, yes.
2 of them. Yep. Strength is still 5. Nope.
Oh dear. Pistols from the Wraiths.
Pistols from the Wraith, yes. They are still on 4s. So 2 of them have pistols since I accidentally killed one of the other pistol ones. So 4 shots on 2. 2s? 4s. I'd say 2 shots on 4s. There we are. 3.
Where is it shooting into? Is it shooting into him or him?
Same guy.
Same guy, so it's toughness 8.
Toughness 8, strength 6, so it's on 5s. Got 1. AP is 0, I believe. Yes.
So you fail either way.
Just the 1.
Just the 1. So he's up to 3 damage.
We're useful.
You've done things and stuff. So any charges?
Probably.
Okay.
Probably charging them in would probably be a good idea to tie that up. At least save my objective for a little bit longer.
I might use a CP in Overwatch just for giggles to see if I can do it.
Thanks.
I'll only kill 1 anyway. I can't think of Overwatch anywhere else.
Fair enough.
I don't get it anyway.
Fair enough. Near 3 into charge, that's more than 3.
Yes, I would say you're in. Sufficiently so.
Sufficiently in combat.
Chucking the Warden in for a giggle?
God no.
No.
He's bad enough at shooting.
Understandable.
Right, 4 attacks. On 3s again, I believe. Yes. It's 2, strength 4, so 6s. We got 1. Basic melee, so nothing.
Super. It is fine.
Pick something to hit me.
I'm gonna start over with the Wraiths.
Yeah.
I'm gonna start with the Swarm Lord with his 6 attacks. Ugh. He doesn't like to hit more than 3 times.
I suppose not.
Strength 9, so 3s. It's 3 of at your info.
4 plus. We got all 3.
Excellent. Nice.
Scarabs going in.
Skibs.
4 of them for 16 attacks.
Very rude.
Indeed. On 4s.
Nice, don't count. Reroll.
Yeah. Fair. Yeah, fair. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 9, 10, 11.
That's quite a lot.
Fantastic. They're only strength 3 though. They're going into the warriors, same as before.
5s.
Just 3.
3 of. It's enough to kill him. To be fair. Here's a 4 up save.
Oh, I forgot about the auto wounding.
He saves 2 of and takes 1.
Just the 1 damage.
Yep.
Are you going to smack him back?
He is going to smack back. Yeah, he may as well. In fact, no, we'll start with the card effects. We'll finish off with that combat. Because you've attacked with them, isn't it?
Not right.
Ah, yeah, attacked with the Wraiths. So I'll leave the card effects in the Wraiths first, see if I can get them whittled down a little bit. So it's 3 hits, strength lots, wounded on 3s, 3 of at your invul.
3 over invuln. Got none of them.
I believe that's 3 damage a piece. Yes, it is. It's 3 damage a piece.
There you die.
Wraith scored. Night night.
Bollocks.
Sad bananas.
No reanimation because they got tabled. I'm out of fights.
5 attacks from Chappie here into the Scarab bases.
You still got your power spikes to attack with.
I still have my horror spikes to attack with. It's 3 hits. Wounding on 3s. 1 wound. -3.
6 up save. Got it.
Wow, those Scarab bases are just saving for days, man. I'll do the side and talon attacks on 3s. Fail 1. Wounded on 3s. Both of -1.
-1?
Yeah, -1 saves.
Got 1.
Cool. 1 takes a wound.
Reanimation protocols. We get it. Nothing dies.
Excellent. Sounds fantastic. I was over here, yeah? I was over here. It was that one.
Oh.
Warrior into that.
I think we were attacking with the arm.
No, the horseback has 5 attacks.
No reanimation then, they just take 1 wound.
Yeah.
Wrong.
So the horseback's now 5 attacks. Will I use its sweeping profile? I might use its sweeping profile actually. It's ravenous. No, ravenous more. I can use that and make 3 hit rolls and so on, so it'll be 15 attacks. Yeah, I'll do that. That seems fair, yeah?
Yes, of course, that seems perfectly adequate. Please continue.
15 attacks, hitting on 3s. So I feel like 4 of them. It's not bad. These are strength user, so strength 7.
That's on 5.
On 3s.
5's on 3s. Keep it the wrong way around.
That's cocked. So 9 at -1.
9 at -1.
Yeah, 9 at -1, 2 damage apiece.
On 5s, damage does not matter as they're 1 wound. It's enough to table them. No reanimation because they're already dead.
Zadid. He will consolidate that way. Not enough to get into combat with them, but
fair enough.
Closer. And that's it for.
That's it.
Turn 2 on the Necrons.
No morale to be made since nothing's alive.
Sad bananas.
Right, end of the turn. I score.
Result battle lines.
Yeah.
And storm hostile objective because you do control that objective.
Yes. Don't score in blood and guts though because I didn't kill anything.
Yep.
Unfortunate.
Excellent. Cool. So that's that thing, and we'll be back for my turn 3. Tally up of victory points. Because Duncan controls 2, he gets to.
I get 10 points off of
10
that,
points.
and I scored 2 secondaries, so I get 20 in total.
Yeah. Oh wait, no, it's in the command phase, so you don't. I forgot that. That's command phase 1. So it's. Yeah. Yeah, it's. You only get 15.
Fair enough.
Because you control 1 at the start of your command phase. Your next turn, if you survive the Scarab bases, probably should survive, to be fair.
Yeah, certainly bloody hope so.
So you will get another 5 points at that point. Well, 10 points at that point anyway. So. Yeah, so we'll be back for my turn 2 and my new cards. So my first card is Storm Hostile Objective. I'll have to get rid of the Scarabs. Secure No Man's Land, which is if I control 2 of the markers in thingy No Man's Land. Fair enough. And capture enemy outposts if I control the objective marker in my opponent's deployment zone. So I'd have to wipe out the warriors over there with the horsebacks to do that. We'll be back after my turn 3 movement. So after movement, we look a little bit like this. Swarm Lord has popped up to go and have a wee shot at the Royal Warden. Carnifex is consolidated onto the objective to hold that. We've moved these guys off this objective to go up to here to try and get these scarabs off of that objective and deal with that lone warrior. These Death Spirit warriors have moved up to try and take some pot shots at these other warriors.
It's not pot shots at this point right now, you're just cleaning up.
Yeah, and the Horror-Specs is going to charge them if they fail. So yeah, we'll be back with my shooting. First actually, so the Swarm Lord is going to cast Catalyst onto the Horror-Specs. Gets it this time.
Damn, I was hoping for a clean sweep of failed catalysts.
And are we going to get the Smite off on the Royal Warden? We do. So D3 mortal wounds for 3 mortal wounds to the Royal Warden.
I certainly hope he's not dead yet.
I wouldn't imagine, I think he's got 5.
I should. Nope, 4.
4. He's 1 left. That's fair. So, to the shooting phase.
Yay.
So, we will start with these Death Spirit warriors here into that lone warrior there.
Yep.
So we get 9 shots. Hitting on 3s. Failing 3. Wounded on 3s. Ugh, only 2.
Only 2?
Only 2.
Seriously?
Yeah.
Damn.
Minus 2.
6 of wounds. No.
He's dead.
No shot.
Right. So the next squad of Death Spitters into there as well. So 9 shots too.
They've been like covers?
Yeah, they're like cover, yeah.
Fantastic.
And on 3s. Failed 2. Consistently failing 2. Wounding on 3s. For 5 at minus 2.
5 at minus 2 plus 1 save, so it's 5.
4 of.
4 of reanimation.
2 die.
2 die. Die, you're fine.
That is fine. I will
Shoot him with the Harrow.
I think the Harrow-Spects, because the Harrow-Spects can ignore Lookouts over its tongue.
It doesn't even have a look. There's nothing to look at. There is nothing to look out to that sir.
Ah, fair enough. Royal Warden, he's going to like tongue the Royal Warden on a 3.
So if the Royal Warden likes it.
Then on a 3. Yeah. Minus 3.
6 up save. No.
He is tongued to death.
The Royal Warden did not like it.
He was not a fan of being tongued.
Shame.
Charge phase. I'm going to start with the warriors over here. They need a 4 to get into that combat. They do not get it.
Yeah.
I'm not going to... Oh. I will CP it. I just
that was so close.
Just get enough to get in there. Yeah. Then the Horror Specs needs about a 3.
He needs a 1 if anything.
He's in. The Long Bomb on the Swarm Lord, he needs a 10.
Oh, I should have overwatched. Oh, I should have overwatched your Harrow Specs. Never mind. Too late now.
We can roll that in before we move.
Sure.
Yeah, we'll roll that in before he moves. He does not make it in.
Cool.
So Alpha. So Duncan's gonna fire his Overwatch because he forgot that he could.
I was planning on doing it on him, but I didn't expect him to charge him first.
Fair.
1 3. No, 6s, not 3s.
Yeah, that's okay.
1.
Did you get 1? Fair.
On 5s, I'd imagine, unless you're
yes.
toughness 10. Oh, we got it. Minus 2.
And 4 up ammo. He saves it.
Damn.
We'll be back when it's time for the stabbings. Tyranid warriors, they have got 3 attacks each. These ones have lash whips and bone swords.
No fear.
So we strength 7 on the attacks. So we're wounded on 2s. The hit on 3s, reroll 1s because of the lash whips. No 1s, but I failed. That was a hit. To be fair, I know that. These are wounded on 2s. That is 6 at minus 2. 2 damage apiece.
Just a small amount of fear. 6 up saves. Save 1 of them.
So 5 go through, that's 10 damage in total,
So 1 dead, 2 dead, 1 and 2 wounds. Need a few more dice for reanimation. For every 4 5s I get back a base. Don't get back a base.
sad. So we've got the Horror Specs next. So what it's going to do is sweeping profile again because it would be silly not to. So we're going to do 15 attacks into the warriors. Hitting on 3s. So roll in here. So Jesus, I failed quite a few. This maybe on 2s. So strength. It might all be 2s actually. I think it's strength lots though. It's strength 7, so it's not quite 2s, it's 3s. So Only 5 at -1.
5 at -1 still takes them to the 6 up involvement. It's 1 4 yams to make. 1 5 rerolling ones. No one's to reroll, but I get back 2, so 2.
Excellent.
Yoink.
Necrons are stubborn.
We're precious little elves.
So you get to fight back with your scarabs or your warriors.
The scarabs are the only ones I really care about at this point, so I'll go with them next.
Okay. So there's 8 attacks coming in from the scarabs.
8 attacks. Can I go into the warriors? At least that way they have a bloody chance. On force. Goddamn. 2.
2. Oof.
One of them's a wound though.
One of those a guaranteed wound, yeah.
One. No.
4 up save. It saves.
Never mind. Warriors now.
Yeah.
A bit of piling in. They could probably all get in.
Yeah, probably, yeah. We'll calculate that and get back to you in a minute. So 6 attacks coming in from the warriors on the horror specs.
On 3s. Never lucky. Then on tough to say.
Yeah.
6s. No. 1.
1. Ah, see, jumped too quickly there. You thought you weren't getting any.
That's the usual.
It saves on its.
I figured.
So that is the current effects to go next. So that's 5 attacks into the scarab bases. Hitting on 3s. Wounding on 3s. Ugh. 1.
1.
At -3.
6 up involved. Bollocks.
Kills the other base. Does it reanimate?
Is it more than 2 damage? I'm
Yeah, it's
assuming.
3 damage. Yeah.
Alright.
It does not reanimate. Feels by 1 though. That's sad.
I wanted them to survive. Oh hell.
Yep. So at the end of my turn, you've just got your warriors left.
Warriors and 1 single scarab.
1 single scarab. Would you like to continue?
No.
No.
Not at all.
Fair enough. I did not capture the enemy outpost because you still got it. I do secure no man's land, and I did storm a hostile objective because there's one more objective markers that was controlled by my opponent at the start of the turn. And my opponent did not have any objective markers at the start of your turn that you controlled, so yeah, I scored that as well. So that's another 10 points from those. I scored 10 at the start, so I know I scored 10 at the start of my command phase. So it takes me to a grand total of 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55 to Duncan's 15. Okie dokie. And that is how it ends. We'll see you for the wrap. I'm sorry.
It's okay. It's perfectly alright.
I feel slightly bad.
You really don't need to.
I mean, to be fair, last time I had my Nids out, they got absolutely smashed by Tau, so they were looking for blood.
They didn't find any, they found something crunchier.
Yeah, they just ate some metal and had some fun. They feel a little bit more validated now. Yeah.
Gotta get that iron somehow.
Yeah. The Nids are fun, the Nids are powerful.
The Nids are amazing. I'm not.
I think against the list that you ran, like, my list kind of had it covered.
Probably.
The weapons aren't strong enough to do much damage to the big stuff.
Too much toughness, I didn't have enough strength.
Yeah, even at 1,000 points, the Nids shine through quite strongly. But yeah, thank you for joining us. I apologise again.
Do not apologise. I'm simply happy to be out of exams and be here. I would rather be here losing than not be here at all.
Fair enough. Well, thank you. And the final score, for anyone who was wondering, was 55 to 15, but the cards were not in your favour either. Dice rolls didn't do well. The Necrons didn't perform well. I blame their army, not you. It's not your fault. It's completely the army's fault.
I blame both.
But anyway, thank you very much for joining us, and hope you join us on the next one.
Aye.
Wardrum Batreps, the sounds of war.